everybody, I'm Paul with 12voltreview.com, and today we're looking at something a little different. And you're like, what different can it be from 12 volts? Well, I have something here that's not exactly for car audio, but you can use it for car audio or pretty much anything you can think of. And I have here a Bluetooth music receiver. And you're like, what is that? Well, what this is, it's a little Bluetooth unit that you can hook to your receiver, radio, ATV tube, anything that has an aux input, and Bluetooth music from your phone to the unit to play music from a distance. You can control the songs, and of course Bluetooth really only has a distance around 30 to 33 feet. But usually if you're playing music, you're pretty close to stereo to make changes anyway. So let's open up this little box and see what's all inside. I bet there's a lot of stuff in here. A lot. See how big the box is? I bet there's a lot in here. Alright, we'll open it up. Sliding the little plastic piece out. We have a mini USB cable that you plug into your computer. And this little piece. This is your Bluetooth receiver. And you're like, what is that and what does that have to do with me? Well, this little unit has a built-in battery. And all you need for this little doodad right here is a male-to-male 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cable. This plugs into the top right here. Another end plugs into whatever you have. Now I'm going to set up my little system here. We're going to turn it on. I'm going to pair my phone to it so I can show you that this thing does work. Alright, everybody, I got my little system here so we can hear the sound out of it. The speakers I have is the AVA 6200 from Boss. That's the little box speakers. And I have the Kenwood KDC 105U. I just happen to have these from some previous videos. And I'm going to show you how this little doodad can send music wirelessly from your phone to a radio that is non-Bluetooth. Now, Bluetooth offers hands-free phone calls and audio streaming. Unfortunately, this does not do phone calls. It's just for music streaming only. So if you want to make a phone call, you have to pick up your phone and talk normally through it. Well, if you did have it hooked up, the sound might still come out to the speakers. But anyway, I'm going to go to the Bluetooth setup process on this little unit. It's about as big as the car remote. And the only visible button on here is the off on button on the side, right here. You turn it on, and the blue light is blinking, that lets you know that it is on. So now, I'm going to take my phone, and all phones that have Bluetooth will work with this unit. So what I'll do is I'll go to my Bluetooth settings. I have an Android. Search for devices, and as it's searching, oops, click it again, and it found it. Of course, it shows a bunch of numbers on the screen. It says pair with this device, and it actually shows the model number for the units, SF-LY001A. I click on that. Alright, now we got it connected. There's my phone. It took a little bit. My phone's kind of buggy about how it connects to Bluetooth devices. But now it says I'm connected to phone and media audio. So whatever sound or music comes out of here will be transmitted to this little unit. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take my male-to-male aux cable, plug at the top, just set it over here, and I'm going to plug it in the aux input of this radio. Now get just a little bit of volume there. Alright, now I got all this plugged in. The cord is like 5 feet long, so it's not wanting to stay put. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some music. Let me find my music player. And we'll find something kind of current, which I have no idea. Here. You might want to adjust the volume down. And also, I think my cable's bad, so. And I'm playing music wirelessly. Feel the little unit right there.
I love it. And after he's been hooked up, play the one of his heart.
I apparently grabbed the wrong cable. Alright, now I got it set up on the setup here. I'm playing, you know, without a cord, as you can tell. Bluetooth into here. And plugged into aux, so you can see I'm running AUX on the radio. And you might want to adjust the volume on your phone. If it's set too high, it'll cause distortion in your speaker. So I actually had to turn mine down about halfway. That's how you can start sending distorted signals over to your unit.
Show him what I got.
But anyway, this actually has quite a bit of range. It was around, when I started testing, around almost 40 to 50 feet. Even though Bluetooth has a range of about 33 feet or so. Okay, that's my little out-of-the-box overview of the Bluetooth music receiver. Like I said earlier, this is for audio streaming only. It does not do phone calls. It does not store phone books or phone numbers. So, but for this little unit with the built-in battery, there's a battery in here that lasts, from what the book says. Let me just double check and see. It don't say. But it does last several hours, I know for sure. So anyway, this little box, you can use it for your car stereo, as long as your car stereo has an auxiliary input. Home stereo, ATV tubes, ATV, UTV, sound systems, as long as it has an auxiliary input, you can use this little device to wirelessly, except for the wire that comes out of here to the tube or whatever, wirelessly send music Bluetooth from your phone to your speaker system. And this usually runs, I got this for $16, which is a fairly good deal. Okay, for a written review, you go to i-wave.12voltreview.com and look for a written review of this, and I will also add some links to that particular page where you can go pick one or two of these, or however many you want. And I'm Paul with 12voltreview.com. Thank you for watching, and have a good day, and please subscribe.